So here I will select the text view as the root element. I want to set the text view as the root element. Click on next, click on finish. Now you have to design this text view, means you can specify your text style, text color, background, padding, margin. Okay. And one more important point we have to do, ID should be this ID. Okay, here the ID must be something like this. This is the requirement. ID is equal to Android:ID/text1. This must be the ID of the text view. Okay, this is very important. Okay, now here I want to create some text color, text size. Okay, some properties I want to set. Text size is equal to 20 dp. I want to set the text style also. Text style is equal to italic. You can set a background also. I will set the background. Background is equal to some blue color background I want to set. Text color we will set. Text color is equal to some white color I want to set. You can set some padding also. Padding is equal to 5 dp. Now I want to use this file. I want to use this style. Okay, so open the main activity.java. Wait a moment. Because it is using that ID, Viraj.
No, sir, it will be declared at the rate.
We don't want to create an object from this. Okay, this thing we are creating only just like a style. Okay. Yeah. I did this only by observing that existing file. Okay, na? So you can play with it. Okay, understood, Viraj? Yeah, it is taking here some time. Wait for a moment, please. Now here one point I would like to tell you. This list view which we are creating here, we can call this list view as a normal list view. Okay, whatever we created here, we will call this list view as a normal list view. Now, I want to compare this normal list view with one more concept called as a list activity. Okay, instead of creating this normal view, what is my suggestion? My suggestion is creating the list activity, not using the normal list view, because it is having certain advantages over it. Okay, the comparison part we will do later. But right now, after this demo, immediately I want to get back into the previous example, my application 2, where I wanted to create one list view with the names of different activities. And once I click the activity, I would like to run, or I would like to launch different activities. Okay. And while creating that example, I want to cover the new point. The new point is the list activity. Basically, the list activity is nothing but the specialized version of activity. Okay, the specialized version of activity which is by default associated with one list view. What we are doing here right now, we are using one list view in the XML. For that list view in the XML, we are bringing the list view into the activity. We are setting the adapter. We are creating the adapter view, setting the adapter. And if you want to do something when the list item or one row is clicked, if user interacts with the list view, we have to decide what should happen. For that we have to implement some listener. Just in the same way we implement the click listener, the same way we implemented the click event, we have to handle the select event, on item select event. Okay, here we are selecting one item in the list view, and once we select the item in the list view, we want to do something here. So too much time it is taking, we have to wait, no chance here actually. Yeah, till it is waiting, I would like to tell you something about the difference between the normal activity and list activity. See here how we create the normal activity, normal list view. Here we create some class to something like as a main activity that extends the activity. Here we write something called as public void on create method, which is having some bundle class, bundle B. In this on create already there is one statement, super dot on create B. Here we write something like a set content view of r dot layout dot activity underscore main. What do we write here? Actually we do these things. Actually we do here list view list is equal to, we write something like a typecast to list view, find view by id, bracket r dot id dot list, something like this we do. Okay, I want to declare it to the class level because I want to make it global. Here we write something like this. Okay, here the next step is common. Array adapter of type string my adapter is equal to new array adapter of type string. How many arguments are there? 3 arguments are there. First one is this, second one is the what we wrote in the previous example, android dot r dot layout dot simple list item 1 comma days. We wrote something like a days here. Next we wrote here list dot set adapter bracket my adapter. Now this will only show the data. Okay, this will only show the data. Which data? My adapter. My adapter is actually managing the data. Where is the data? The data is available with some string here. Already we created here one string array days is equal to, okay, something is there. I just want to write something here. It is still loading. Alright, we'll discuss. Now the question is, if we want to do something when the list item is clicked, how to do that? Here first we have to implement. What do we want to implement? Implement the name of the listener is on item click listener. On item click listener we have to implement. On item click listener. Okay, we have to implement which interface? On item click listener. As I am writing on item click listener, here we have to provide one method. Which method? Public void on item click listener. This is having 4 arguments. Okay, very important. This method has 4 arguments. The on click listener we discussed in the previous session. This is on item click listener. It is having 4 arguments. First argument is the adapter view AV. Next is the view V. Next one is the integer position. And next one is the long ID. These are the 4 arguments. Okay, these are the 4 arguments which are available in this method. And when this method will be called, when any list item in this list will be selected. So who is responsible for listen this class, listen these events? This class is responsible for listening the events. So we have to register the instance of this class to listen the events. So here we have to write list dot set on item click listener. Set on item click listener. And who is responsible? I am telling this means the instance of this class which is implementing the on item click listener is responsible for listening the events from the list. And whenever any item in this list is clicked, okay, this instance will call the method. Which method? This method. Here I can make use of the anonymous instance also. Here I can make use of the inner class also. Okay, here I can make use of the interface type also. Only the fifth type is not available here, because the fifth type, the attribute type, means using the on click attribute, works only with the click handle. Okay, for this on item click, it is not available. The attribute is not available. Okay, the fifth method, what we discussed in case of the button, the fifth method was using the on click attribute in the XML. That thing is not available here. Means here I can make use of the four ways. I find this way better right now. Because there is only one interface, I want this method. Because if there are multiple interfaces, as we add more interfaces, there will be more methods. So I would say either use anonymous or either use the member class or inner class. So here this class extends the activity and implements the on item click listener. And as this is implementing the on item click listener, it should provide the method also. The method name is the on item click listener. And here actually we can write the code whatever we want. Whatever we want the code, we can write here. I want to show you this first. Right now our project is ready. I created one own style. Here is the problem. What is the problem? Error string type not allowed. Yeah, @ is missing here. @ Android : ID /text1. Same error. Android : ID is equal to @ Android : ID /text1. Okay. Right now I think I have to open the file simple list item 1. I have to edit this file. I will check it once again in this file. What is the ID? Android : ID /text1 is the correct one. What is the problem? Yeah. Close this now. The error is gone. Nothing was there. Just close this file. Now open the main activity.java and just change the simple list item 1, okay, with this my style. Now how to access this new layout file here? How to access this new layout file here? r.layout.mystyle. That's it. Rest of the thing is same. Now I just want to check the output and I will continue using the on item click listener. Okay, we will see what happens when I click any item in the list view. First I want to see the result here. This is the old output. I expect this should come in the blue and white style. Yeah, it is coming now. You can see it's a blue and white style. List is modified with a different style. Okay, this one is clear. Now here the last point is, what is the last point? We want to implement the listener. We want to implement the listener just in this style. First we have to implement the on item click listener. Second, we have to specify, we have to implement this method, and we have to register this class to listen the events, click events. So go to the class, public class main activity extends activity. Here I go to write implements. What to implement? On item click listener. Okay, and click this arrow here, click this button and use this button, add unimplemented method. It will automatically add here one method on item click. How many arguments are there? 4 arguments, 4 parameters: adapter view arg0, view arg1, integer. This is the position. Position means what? Which item is clicked. Okay, this is the position. Position means which item is clicked. Okay, you can see here, this is Sunday is number 0. Okay, Sunday means number 0, Monday means number 1. Okay, this is the position. Okay, what is long? Long is actually one ID. We will make use it in the database part. This view means the actual view which is clicked, the actual row, the entire view which is clicked. This view. If I click on first, it will return the first. Okay, I will just change this name to view. Okay, we can change the argument names also, no problem. And this adapter view means which list view is clicked. Adapter view means what? Which list view is clicked. Right now we are having only one list view. Now what is the code we want right here? First here I will create one text view. Text view TV is equal to view. Now this view means the single row which is clicked. Okay, what this argument view means? The single row which is clicked, the row that is clicked. Okay, and we know the row contains one text view. Okay, we know one row contains one text view. You can see here, one row contains one text view. So we can convert this into text view. Here I am using the typecast text view. Convert this view into text view. And now I can use the get text method to get the text from this text view. Okay, to display something, I am using one toast message, toast.make text. Here I will use the get application context. The text, which text you want to display? I want to display something. You clicked plus tv.getText.toString, tv.getText.toString, plus I will write some space, and after this space I am going to write the position also. I want to print the position also. So here I will write the position. Okay, here I want to display this message. Duration I will set something. This is the duration, and dot show method will show the toast message. Okay, so this is the text I want to display. I want to display you clicked Sunday, position 0. You clicked Monday, position 1. Like this I want to display. Now only one point is remaining. We have to register this list 1 to listen the events. So here I go with writing set on item click listener. Which method you will use to register? For registration I am using set on item click listener, and this is set on item click listener requires object who implemented the on click listener. Right now you can see this is the object who is implementing the on item click listener. So here I want to write this. This means the reference of this class who is responsible for handling the click, item click. Now I want to test this application once again, and once we test this application we are ready to go for our previous application. Okay. Now what is the expected output here? I want to click Sunday. And once I click Sunday, I will see a message here, toast message. So here I click on Sunday. I will see the text message, you clicked Sunday 0. Okay, here I will see the message. On my mobile it is working. It is taking some time here. You can see you clicked Sunday 0. If I click on Tuesday, on my mobile I am clicking Tuesday. It will show you the toast message. You clicked Tuesday and the number is 2. The position is 2. I am just printing the position. Okay, I am just printing the position. Okay, on my mobile is working. It's taking some time to display the output here. You can just work with these things. You click the Tuesday, the position is 2. That's it. Now here in this method, can I write the code to start the new activity? Why not? I can write any code to do anything here. Okay, just a matter of some logic here. We have to write here some code that will execute some different activity also. Right now I am showing just a toast message. Okay, so up till here what we discussed, we discussed how to create a list view. Before that we discussed what is adapter, what is adapter view, what are the types of adapter, what are the types of adapter view, and how to create the list view. Okay, these things we have discussed. I want to copy this whole example. Just copy this example and paste here. This is the example. That's it. Now you can practice this. You can practice this example using some different event handling method. Okay. Mostly there are 4 methods. The 5th method will not work for this example because it is on item click listener. You can work with the anonymous instance also. You can work with the inner class instance also. You can work with the interface type method also. Okay, this is the example. So here is the example, list view example 1. Now here there is a 10 minutes break, and after this 10 minutes break we want to go to the application number 2. We want to open the application number 2, and in application number 2 we want to finish this requirement. Where is the requirement? This is the requirement. We want to create one menu, and when we click this point, starting point, this should start. When I click on example 1, another activity should start. If I click on example 2, one more application should start. Today the objective is finishing these things. This is just a matter of half an hour, most half an hour. I just want to give some 10 minutes break, and after that half an hour will require to finish this example. Okay, I hope you will enjoy these things. We'll stop it here.